That was great.
All right, so we're back. So Michael's taking a short rest. You wake up about an hour later, and you see a dead gnome on the ground, and the were-rat's gone.
She's humming to herself.
You look over in the corner, you see Rosie just humming to herself, studying, and Rick is unconscious but bandaged up, and
During that time, I would have actually looked through all the books that were up here.
they're all just crap. Like some are just withered books that have like you can't even read the words, but they have like some have pictures in them and stuff like that, like picture books, and like nothing of mage value.
That's too bad, man.
Uh, shortly after you wake up, Rick wakes up.
Where's the dagger?
Say what?
Where's the dagger? I asked Rosie about where's the dagger?
Oh, it's in his brain.
And you look over and you see a gnome with a dagger inside his mouth.
I take it out and I stab him 3 more times.
Nice.
And I leave it in just for measure.
Just stab him.
Oh, God.
Just be glad we got a silver weapon during this campaign. Just be glad, my friend.
I'll take that foreshadowing. I will remember that.
FYI, actually, it really didn't matter that y'all had the dagger in the first place because you had 2 mages. If you had less mages, that probably would have been a much scarier fight.
Yeah.
Just passing the dagger around while you try to each stab him.
Well, thank you, Rosie, for not ditching.
Oh, but you're my friend, Byron. She runs over to you and hugs you. Why would I leave you?
I kind of get like this half hug,
Don't worry, I'm not stinky like this sewer.
Yeah. So there's a bloody corpse over on the side. You see the patch. You see stuff all around the room.
Let's examine the room. I would have had time to
study
and examine the room. If I looked at the room, I would have looked at other things. Right?
Wouldn't during a short rest all you do is study?
I mean, yeah. I guess.
So,
whatever.
Can
I go to that stone?
Alright, so you see what?
See if I recognize what it actually is.
It looks like a stone with a type of writing on it that almost burns you by looking at the writing. So
that really is one. Question. Are there any adhesives within this place? Wait, candles.
All over the place.
Alright, so...
tons of candles.
So, we need an adhesive. So, for example, if we light a candle and melt the wax in between these things and stick them together, that should hold as long as it's kept cool.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
How heavy is it?
Well, it would hold together unless, you say, dropped it or the person was rough with it.
Yeah, who would be rough with this precious artifact?
An orc.
What if we kept it in a box?
And they just kind of opened it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you kept the not cracked side, or if they lifted up and saw the crack, or maybe saw the crack?
Yeah, we would just put up one of the halves facing up.
And even if they lifted up and saw the crack, y'all could possibly even cast a minor illusion or something.
Sure, yeah, because it's stationary. Yeah.
So fill in the crack.
Cover the ball.
Because who would pay attention to a crack if it was illusioned up to be not a crack?
Yeah, exactly. It's just to improve our chances.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there should be boxes. I just find one in here.
You find the best looking crappy box in this room.
Sure, yeah.
All right.
And we put it in there. And
Are you gonna grab like some sort of like red cloth that's torn around like window drapes or something?
to stuff in the bottom
Yeah, to make it
and
look
to
like
the
it's fancy.
sides. Yeah. Just like to make it look like it's just aged in storage, you know. So, first or this next order of business is to go and find the actual orb, so we can take it to the witch to be destroyed.
Real quick, y'all look around the room and you see all kinds of knickknacks. Some things that may be useless, some things that may not be useless. For instance, you see these metal things that look like jacks stored off in one area, and of course he has his own crossbow and a short sword on the dead body. And there's other things in this room. If you want to roll, I can tell you what you find.
Alright.
What kind of crossbow is it?
Yeah. I was just going to ask about that one.
Specifically, a hand crossbow. And it's a short sword, which, by the way, short swords work for monk weapons, I believe.
Does it count as a light crossbow, or is
A hand crossbow can be used with a shield.
That is a natural 20 for the investigation.
Alright, so y'all find a, what it's called a healer's kit, right?
Yes, actually.
You find a healer's kit, has 10 uses. And you also find a couple of flasks that have a type of dark liquid in them.
Dark liquid.
Yeah.
It's not red, and it doesn't taste of strawberries, I'm guessing.
It's black.
Yes, probably poison.
Do you want to taste it?
Kinda.
You want to smell it?
Smell first.
It smells kind of like, well, I mean, if I were to describe it in real life, it smells kind of like a car. And
Leather? Like
No.
metal?
no, like
Like exhaust?
yeah, not like gas, not quite like gasoline, but kind of like gasoline.
So it's oil.
Yep.
Oil flasks. So
It's
just
like two of
throw these things down and catch it on fire, and we got ourselves a party.
You got yourself a firebolt. Something nice.
Yeah, actually, I will hold on to these oil flasks.
There's two of them.
Yeah, and I will keep them on my person. And when we get into combat, I can just throw these down and hit them with a firebolt, and I got a living torch. Whoever I hit that with.
You also see the medieval version of action figures around the room.
Interesting.
One of them looks like a drow.
Ooh. Oh, this is pretty. I keep it.
All right. You grab the drow that has the two swords. The drow action figure with two swords.
Oh, are they scimitars?
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Out of game. It's restored. And oh, call him again.
All right. 1 second. Not leave sight. The call stopped. Let me reconnect the call.
There it goes. Two.
All right, you back?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened? Huh?
1 second. I guess it's fine.
You think connection lost or something?
No, because it's like my cable to my headset is finicky.
Oh.
So it loses connection, and when it reconnects it doesn't go to automatically back to using this as a microphone.
Okay. I got you.
I don't understand why it does that, but
I blame Michael. All right, so yeah, there's knickknacks around the room, torn cloth and whatnot. There is a door, but it looks like it's boarded up. And you see several windows that are around the room that are also boarded up, and they have drapes over them.
Huh.
Yep.
I would like to. All right. So are there holes through this boarded up door that I can peek through?
Yeah, there's cracks and stuff. You can feel the wind blowing through them.
So it's to outside.
Yeah.
I'd like to peek through the door.
All right. Well, you peek through and you see kobolds walking around.
Cobalts.
Kobolds walking around.
Ooh.
So we're still are we still in that same building?
No, y'all walked a while away through the sewers.
Okay. Do I see any discernible landmarks? Do I see anything that I recognize from my travels through town?
No.
So if I'm going off what you said, we're in a completely different part of town.
Yeah, or another part of town.
Yeah. So from here, I'd like to cast the ritual.
Okay. 15 minutes later, nothing happens.
Oh, good.
What's up?
Alright, I'm at 1 HP.
Do y'all want to rest? Take another short rest so you can
No, just might as well just do a long rest. Ain't nobody coming in here.
Well, y'all did wake up like I don't know.
That was a short rest. That was an hour.
No, y'all rest for the night. Y'all woke up, went downstairs, then traveled down here, which probably took 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Wait a minute.
And then went up into this room, had a fight, rested for about an hour. Well, they weren't really resting, but you know what I mean.
So we've only been up for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. So that's not.
Y'all can take another short rest for like you can take 8. Well, Michael won't really benefit from it, but
Yeah, I'll let y'all take a short rest.
oh, you can study some more and regain another spell slot, right?
I can only do it once a day.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll get a spell slot and I'll heal a little.
I will get away from 1 HP.
All right, so yeah,
So
I'll rest.
look at your
1
page.
D8, right?
Whatever your hit die is plus your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, you gain that. So look to see what your hit die is, and you roll that, and you add your Constitution.
It's a D8.
All right, so you roll a D8, and then you add con.
All right. Oops. I accidentally pushed damage instead of heal.
I'm at 7.
Oh well, that's better than me. I'm at 5. All right, so and I got my spell slot back, so that's cool. I have Witch Bolt and Hellish Rebuke, and I guess I'll make the third one Hex. For the heck, no armor. I'll make it armor. All right.
I got this.
Yeah, just in case.
It's a good one to have.
Rick will have Armor of Agathis, Hellish
Actually,
Rebuke, and Witch Bolt.
It'll give you temp HP when you do it in
Yeah.
combat.
So is that agreeable to y'all? Y'all get you two get to choose what Rick's spells are. So Armor, Hellish Rebuke, and Witch Bolt sound good.
I like all of it. Wait, I'd rather have Hex than Witch Bolt.
All right, Hex.
Yeah, I agree. I like Hex.
All right, cool. That's what we have. So okay, so you took a short rest. Remember, you can only roll the number of hit die as the amount of hit dice you have. So like at level 2, you'll be able to roll twice, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to get your hit die, like you won't get all your health back until you take a long rest, I think. So you won't be able to do it again. I think it is if you do choose to use all your hit die, you only get like half your health back from a long rest, right?
No. It's a new day. It's a once per day kind of thing.
I don't remember how long rests work when you use short rests during that long rest.
The way I kind of do them is like unofficially, a long rest pretty much goes to the next day.
Well, I know
like
that.
It's 8 hours.
But what about the healing factor?
Unless it's interrupted, then we have to start over.
All right. Well, okay. So, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to try to unboard this door and head outside? Do you want to try to unboard the windows and head outside? Go down the way you came into the sewers, or what?
Yeah,
Actually,
I'd like to go back through the sewers.
Go back to the sewers and go into that door that we never went through before.
What? Go back into the sewers. Head back to that board, that
The
wall.
vault.
Yeah, and head to that big metal door that he called a vault.
Yes.
Okay, so y'all head back down the sewers, okay? By the way, it smells really rank. Do y'all want to throw the crap into the sewers?
You mean the dead body?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to throw him in there with the silver dagger?
No, I was definitely going to
No.
take that out. It's not staying there.
So you'll take the dagger out of the dead body and throw it into the sewers.
No, throw the dead body into the sewer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The dead body, not the dagger. Anyway, you throw the dead body into the sewer, floating with the crap. And y'all head back down into the sewers, and y'all travel back to the spot where he pulled the boarded thing out. Do y'all want to pull the boarded thing out so y'all can head back into there?
I'd like to listen first, man.
You hear a silent kind of sound, like argon bark, arc bark.
Goblin. I would like to.
Or as Michael's dialect of goblin.
Yeah.
Michael's dialect of goblin.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I am going.
It's very
to...
silent, by the way. Very silent. Like it's
Right.
probably not beyond this door directly.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm going to smidge the panel over to get a peek through.
Cool. Do you wanna do this stealthily? All right, give me a stealth roll.
17 again. What is up
All right.
with this jar, dude? I'm
Nice.
loving it.
I love it too. It rolls really well. So for those who don't know,
Actually, that's a 17 plus my dex. Not that it matters.
for those who don't know, my sister made me a pot with the Triforce on it, and this is what I use to roll in, and it's just the best rolling container ever. Anyway, so you slide the board over, and you see no goblins in this dark area with the metal door.
Okay, so
Y'all enter in.
I look over at Balrund and I'm like, hey, can you pick locks?
I is not part of my profession, no.
That's too bad. Really too bad. I would like to go over to the metal door.
All right,
I would like to examine it.
you examine it.
My intention is to check for traps.
Okay, give me a roll.
You know, just
Can I go over and help him?
Sure. Get roll with advantage, Michael.
Okay, so which roll was that? Intelligence, right? Investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
13.
All right, so it appears there are no traps on this door, and that it requires a key to get in.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. Wait, we have a key.
What kind of key?
We have a key. We got a key, didn't we, Mitchell?
Where'd you get it from? You got it from a table?
Didn't we get it from the hookup? No.
You got it from the table, right, with the potion?
Yeah, we got a key from somewhere.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. And so Rosie sticks the key inside, and it turns.
Oh!
Dude, I distinctly remember getting a key. You can check the book to see if we got that key, because I remember a key. But I don't want to break the game.
I'm fairly certain I gave y'all that key. Where were you?
We were in that hallway after killing the goblins. It's either from the kitchen or from that living room area, or that hall where the two hallways go to two different directions.
Oh, you're talking about in this building?
Yeah.
No, I didn't give you a key in this building, I don't think.
We went to the library too. Wait, was it from the library?
I'm pretty sure you got a key from the library.
Okay, that's probably where it came from.
Yeah. So yeah, it turns.
Can you check to see if there was a key that we got from the library? I don't want to break the game, right?
Well, I'm looking for it right now.
Okay. Well, I will wait until you find it, because no cheating.
Alright, Slums Library 3. So where's Encounter 7? Alright. Yeah, it was the library, for sure.
Yeah, we got it. Alright, cool, because I remember a key, but I wasn't completely sure. Okay, but my memory did not fail me this time.
It was
Good
on top
deal.
of the table.
Yep. Okay, so definitely want to open that door.
So you unlock the door and you twist or you. I don't remember how medieval lock vaults work, but
Okay, so they have locking mechanisms, but I don't think they have like twisty things. It's more like
I think when you turn the key
there's-
itself, it opens, right?
Yeah, unless there's a handle
The
on
key
the door.
is the handle, right?
I guess you would pull off on the key or a handle that's on the
Like
door.
you put the key in, you twist it, and the door unlocks and opens, right? That's the thing that keeps all the bolts in. Right?
Sure, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you open it up, and inside you see several things of value, such as vases, paintings,
Books, magic books.
not magic books.
You said value.
Value to who? You see a couple of gems on.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those are pretty. Hey, Byron, look. Rick, look. These shiny, pretty.
Are there
keys.
any ruby gems available?
I believe amethyst is worth 100 gold, right?
I don't remember the. It's in
It's
the Dungeon
it's
Master's
a
Guide.
couple of gems worth approximately 100 gold.
It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. We have to look. I'll definitely let Mitchell carry all that kind of stuff because I don't want to keep up with it.
And of course, there is.
So
There-
Mitchell, you can kindly write that in your book if you want to pick it up.
There is.
Well, I don't have my book with me right now.
There is also a couple of bags hanging up on some sort of rack.
What are the bags? Oh, I want to go and look at the bags.
So you look inside these little bags, and inside they look like that green bag right there. And inside the bag is gold.
Ooh.
Y'all get about 75 gold per bag.
I hand both.
Per
of those.
bag.
I
Two
hand
bags?
Both of those.
Two
to
bags.
Mitchell.
2 bags. So that's 150 gold.
And BT Dubs, y'all keep track of this because I'm not going to.
I give you just a second. Find out where it's at. So 50 gold and 100 gold of gems, right?
Yeah, 2
Would
100
you like for
gold
me to?
gems.
Would you like for me to record this for you, Mitchell?
I got it.
You got it on. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 100 gold gems as well. So you can either put it in straight gold, or you can just add it to your inventory and say 2 gems, and then 100 gold a piece. So one of those you can do.
And you see like several carpets and vases and other things.
I would just like to examine the room.
All right,
overall.
I'm actually looking for a specific chart. Where is it?
I don't know. All right. While they're doing all that,
Right,
I'm gonna
133.
do the ritual again.
Nothing.
Dang it! Does that mean we have to go back to the stupid library? That's the only other place I can think of, because we did it at the churches and we did it here, so we have to go back to the library to cast it.
2 amethysts. Okay, they're
They're
amethysts.
100 gold.
Yep. Those are the objects. Now let me look for the.
Alright.
Let me look for a specific another chart. Alright. Alright. So this and this. Michael,
Mhm.
you do find a scroll.
A scroll.
Yep.
Scroll of what?
The first level spell.
Any first level spell? I'll let you do this.
I'll pick it out later.
Sure. 1.
And that's it. That's what you have.
And you can't copy scrolls from spells from scrolls into spell books.
Yes, you can.
You can.
You can. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing as copying them from books. The only difference is scrolls are consumable. So if you cast them from the scroll, they're no longer usable.
Okay.
The words will just disappear. So you got to copy them before you use them. But here's the thing. You can copy, like, let's say you got a 7th level scroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could use the 7th level scroll,
Mm-hmm.
but you couldn't cast it from your book. So
Actually,
you have to decide whether you write it in your book and then save it for when you get to that level.
But so in order to actually copy this spell into my book, I actually have to use money.
Yeah.
So I can't. I think it's 50 gold worth.
He has it
in order to do it. Yeah, he has all the money, so I'm gonna use that to do it. But we have to go to town so I can get the materials. So I cannot do it right now.
Yep.
You're not a wizard, okay? I'm a wizard. I have infinite spells as long as I can find them.
But I have the money.
You passed them on
All
to
right.
him.
So the rules are, all right. Unspoken party rules are the goal. All right. Listen, it's called a party kitty. So everything that's kind of knickknacks and stuff, and it's like weapons and stuff, we kind of just keep it on hand for when somebody wants to use it. But when it comes to money, when we're in a dungeon, someone holds on to all of it, and then when we get out and we get into town, we split it up and use it depending on who was in the party at that time.
You said you're enchantress?
Yes, I'm a wizard with the enchanting specialty.
So
I'm not
what's
level
the
two.
opposite level of the spectrum? What's the opposite level?
You'd have to look in the mage's spellbook.
All right.
I'll get the player's handbook. It's in there.
All right. I think it's like illusion.
Maybe. Can I not cast those?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out later.
Give me the book.
All right. Here's the player's handbook.
Is that mine? Yeah, it's mine. Oh, a wizard. I'm a great and powerful sorcerer. Ah! And he gets killed. Remember that? Anyone that saw Mass Effect, there's a storyline in Mass Effect 2 where a little short guy, the short fat guy with the gas mask.
And he's like high on some sort of drug.
Yeah,
so you gotta
and,
protect him the entire time.
If you're a whatever you call it,
if you're renegade, you
just
let him kill himself.
You can trick him into believing that he's all powerful. He runs out into combat and he's like, "I'm a great and powerful sorcerer," and then he just gets filled with lead. Just like goes, and then it falls over.
Or you could work really hard to protect him. So
No, there's a.
All right, Michael. It's detect magic.
Detect.
No, wait. What is?
Wait a minute, buddy. I'm looking. All right, so I might actually have to look into the back of the book. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I remember. It's actually before you get to actual spells. There's like actual like.
While Michael's looking that up,
diagram.
Have you? What is there anything other than the gold and the gems and the scroll that you want? Do you want to carry around a big carpet, or maybe a really big vase, or something?
No.
Huh?
No.
How about some chairs? They look very fancy.
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we don't actually
have. Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Rosie. I don't know if Rosie knows this or not, but there's also clothes in this room.
She likes her clothes. Is there anything nicer than the robe I have?
Not really, but there's lots of like formal clothes and stuff like that.
She wants boots.
She
would love a nice pair.
Are there any for guy?
Yeah, there's guys dress clothes and stuff like that too.
She would love.
I'll go see if there's any my size.
Actually, that would be cool.
Give me a roll.
Investigation, right?
No, I'm just rolling to see if there's any in your size.
Okay. 18.
What?
18.
18? Well, since the family is actually comprised of gnomes, it's actually really shocking that they do have something in your size.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you got formal dress wear. Michael, you find some boots.
Is there women's formal dress wear here?
Yeah, but
I'd love to wear them.
yeah, give me a roll to see if you find any in your size, because most likely, I mean, there might not be because there's gnome.
I am a
family
lady,
of gnomes.
and ladies deserve the best of clothing. With my, what kind of roll is this?
It's just a straight roll.
That's a 9.
No.
Are you sure you're a lady?
She is.
She's a lady.
She is very pure. Okay, she is not sexualized at all. So you back off, young man.
All right. So he doesn't find. She doesn't find anything. All right. Cool. All right. So what do y'all want to do? Let me just remind you that as far as like the places you have not been, you have let's see, you've been to the library, you've been to the churches, and you've been to town hall. And as far as, I don't know if you can see the map. Do you have the map pulled up on your computer? Do you have the map pulled up on your computer?
You see it?
All right. I can't hear you, by the way. Say something. Say something. Anything. Say something. I can't hear you at all.
So is your sound coming from that headset on your headphones?
Oh darn! It disconnected
it went
again.
Right out, yeah.
Let me restart the call. Darn.
Yeah, that's the sound right there.
All right. I still can't hear you at all.
Do you still have your headphones hooked up? Because if you do, your sound's gonna be coming directly from the mic on your headphones. So if you're not going to use them, you can try unplugging it.
Does your camera have a speaker in it like mine does? If your camera has a speaker, you can go into your volume setting and turn that up.
What time is the video at?
30.
30. That's
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, and I'm gonna go on to the next one. Okay.